Hi everyone, I'm here working in my whimsy journal, um, just taking a napkin and wetting it with some water and a brush to remove um, the images there on the napkin. Now, you could argue whether or not this is a true whimsy page, but anyway, it's in my whimsy book. So I'm just taking all these elements on the napkin, and I'm going to iron on the turtle onto some freezer paper. This is just a mini dry iron. I don't even know what brand it is, but I don't think the heat was there because it didn't really attach fully, but that's okay. It helped me to cut out the turtle a lot easier. So then we'll just put it aside for a while and work on the background. So I've pre-gessoed the page, and now I'm applying some Liquitex matte medium just to adhere the napkin elements. And I'm getting some creases in the napkin, but that's okay, it adds to the texture. So I pretty much just cover the whole page with the napkin. And I have put aside the other turtle, so I may use it down the track. Just applying that matte medium all over the napkin and cutting off the excess. So now I decide to add some blues, and I'm using the Tim Holtz Distress paints in Mermaid, Lagoon, Salty Ocean and Tumbled Glass, and I spritz it with water first because I don't really want to cover up the seaweed and starfish there that are on the napkin in the background. So I'm just trying to use up as much of the paint as I can. So I add some of that tumbled glass, the lighter colour, to the top, and saw that it was starting to drip, so continued along that line. Not that you see it in the end anyway, but so now I'm adhering the turtle using matte medium again. And at this stage I still don't know what I'm doing. Until I then think, okay, this is in my whimsy journal, I've got to create it whimsical if I can from this stage. And so well, I'll let you know that in a minute, but first I thought I'd give the turtle some dimension by going around it with some white acrylic impasto, sort of feathering it with the angle brush and some water. Probably could have used a deeper colour like a Payne's grey, which probably would have stood out better, but that's okay. And now I decided, I googled turtle images and found this cute little boy and fussy cut him out and glued him on top. Now it's at this stage that I thought, well, the turtle's head should not have been showing. It should have been inside his little shell house. And I'm trying to remove it with water unsuccessfully because the matte medium has dried completely and it's not moving. So I was thinking and decided, right, well, I'll put some bubbles on the page, and I'm stamping some tumbled glass with some circle stamps there. It's a Set by Simon Says stamp, lots of dots, and it's got different shape or different sized circles. Now you can still sort of see the turtle's head there, so I thought I needed to make it more solid, more opaque. I think I'll just do it to the large circles or bubbles. And now I've just spritzed some water onto some gesso and I'm stamping around those bubbles with a Hero Arts sketch circle stamp. And then I decided, well, why not use the stamp set Lots of Dots one that I had, because each one of the solid circles has an outline of the circle in the same size. So that's what I continue to do there. Now I'm going to add part of the title, and these are it's a McGill dual tip stylus set that I have, and I'm adding some supposed to be bubbles as part of the font. So I'm using various size of the tips. And at a distance you can see that it says knock, but close up it just looks like a big mess. So this takes quite a while to do. I don't show you the whole process, but there it is, knock knock. And where that C is positioned at the top of the first knock, it makes it look like another O. But anyway, so then I'm writing the rest of the quote, is anybody home? And I'm using a white Sharpie paint pen for that. And that was a bit thick, that Posca pen. I should have used maybe a fine line pen. And now I'm using the end of a pencil, the eraser, to add smaller bubbles. And I thought it needed a bit of dimension, so using a PITT Artist Big Brush pen in cobalt blue. So now I'm using the mask, well, from the freezer paper that I'd used earlier, so that when I splat with the watered down gesso it doesn't get on the turtle. But that's okay, I can still wipe it off anyway because it had a whole heap of matte medium over the top of it. But that's it. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll be back next week with another video. Bye.